When I was 11, man, I think I was 11 years old. I was with my brothers, and we went to a party. I never will forget, caught ourselves walking to Dinker Park. They chased our asses out of Dinker Park. Or not, we didn't make it to Dinker Park. We made it to Jefferson and Dinker. On the side where the Normandy 5 used to be. There used to be a Normandy 5. See, a lot of us, this is interesting right here. A lot of people don't know this here. A lot of, like I always talk about, once again, we go back to the school districts, right? Okay, 29th Street was the dividing point for the school districts, right? Now, in our area, when we first moved there, the neighborhood wasn't there. It was a mixture of different groups because of the fact the school district. So you had Crips that lived near 29th because Fauché Junior High. Then you had what else is there? You had like the exposure of the neighborhoods and the families and the Blackstones, but it was a mixture. Everybody went to the same schools. So they all, whatever school they went to, whoever they associated with, right? But it wasn't one set dominate, right? We went to a party on 29th, and the party itself, there was a lot of Crips there because the people that lived there went to Fauché. They wouldn't let us in the party. It was about 15 of us. We called ourselves walking to Dinker Park, man. I never will forget these motherfuckers, some old ass dudes, and they drove up on us at on 29th and Dalton, and we started banging on them and shit. We got red flags. 1978, we got red flags. We banging on them. The dude did it. I remember the dude said, "Yeah, I bet y'all won't go to Dinker Park with that shit." And we said, "Yo, we on our way to Dinker Park right now, right? We deep, we rolling, we don't give a fuck." By the time we get to Dinker, another car pulls out, coming off of Dinker. My brother threw up a red flag at him. He was like, "What's up, blood?" Now my brother, this time he's about, I'm trying to think, I was 11. My brother had to be about 15.
Now, which brother are you talking about?
Crazy B. Both of my brothers was there. Him and K-Ray was there. But he had to be about 15, and he threw up a red flag, and he was like, "What's up, blood?" And the Crips, the dudes in the other car said, the dude stopped, and the first dude said, "Hey, man, is the party over yet?" And like, "Nah, the party ain't over yet." You know, Then the other dude in the car said, "Hold on, wait a minute." He said, "The West Side Harlem Crip, cuz." And my brother was like, "Just rolling 20s, blood." Right now, we all out here. We little. A lot of us is little. I'm the youngest one in the group. You know what I mean? And I'm out there like, "Yeah, it's rolling 20s, blood." All of us is out here like this. We all out here trying to get our bang on, right? So you know how it gets to Dalton and Jefferson. You either gonna go down Dalton or you gonna go down LaSalle. So we got split up. Everybody went in different directions, and I went, I guess, the LaSalle route. So we running now. All you can hear is car tires burning up. Skirt. You know how motherfuckers burning rubber and shit. We running down this way. We run up the alleys and shit like that. There, it was kind of wild. I'm 11 now. Remember, I'm 11 years old, so I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck. My brothers in there, we done got separated. So now when we get up to, now we're at 27th Street, and I'm at like Harvard. Something like that. So everybody's all shook up and shit. Cause don't know, we young, like I said, we all young. I'm probably the youngest one in the group at this point, right? Cause the way it was that all the OGs hung across Normandy. We were developing on the Dalton Avenue side because over the park there was a great deal of controversy.
So the OGs were on the east side of Normandy?
Yeah, like by Budlong and 27th Street.
Budlong, Raymond.
Right, and they were across the freeway back over there by 20th and LaSalle. About where I lived at on 27th and Dalton, where Lauren Miller Park is at, we were just developing in that
So
area.
that's the new side. That was the newer side on the west side of Normandy?
You can practically say that.
Okay, and the park, Lauren Miller Park, wasn't there
It wasn't
yet?
there. The Lauren Miller Park wasn't there.
What was there? It was just...
It was houses. It was houses. At that point in time, what we were doing was we were on the way back. I'm trying to get back down here, right? We're trying to get back. I get to 27th. So I run into a group of the homies and we all trying to get back to my house. Because at my house, it's safe. We are coming down the block, we get to, they had to be Hobart, I seen them at. And we was walking up, and we got to Harvard. And we seen the car coming with red light. I mean, not red lights, with bright lights on, right? And the car coming to the block. Everybody's like, that's them, that's them. And I saw the car and I saw it was a taxi cab. And I seen that, I said, that ain't them. So what I did was I looked up and I was like, what's up, blood? I'm young now, remember I'm 11 years old. I'm like, what's up, blood? So the car kept going. Everybody stop doing that shit, right? We get up to the next block to LaSalle. I think it's the same car. So the car coming by again, I look up and I said, what's up, blood, right? Hey man, that motherfucking car stopped. I ran behind a van. They came behind a van and pulled my ass out from behind that van. And they beat the shit out of me. I was 11 years old. These was grown ass men. And I was like, I'm like 11 years old. They beat my ass, man. They swole my head up like a motherfucking basketball.
So would you say this is like the first time of gang banging for you?
That was my first encounter with brutal gang-related violence. And it was something that actually had shaped my understanding of gang violence. Because from that point on, I had an understanding that this is what it was. Because early on, before that, it was like something that's cool. I was going to house parties, and I'm here with the older dudes. You know what I mean? See, I was coming into myself at that point. Because I started to create, I think that's when I named myself Mad Ronald. I started to create a persona. Because now also at this point in time, people recognize me because of the fact that I was the dude that got beat up coming from the party. But I was going to 24th Street Elementary School at that time. So imagine Monday morning, me going to school. I'm all beat the fuck up. I'm sitting in the 5th grade classroom. So imagine the story that's being told there. Imagine me telling that story. I'm in the 5th grade classroom and I'm explaining what happened. You know what I mean?
So what were your 2 older brothers' reaction when they found out you got beat up?
It created a lot more violence from that. And my older brother, Crazy B, you know, he was already on the rise and making a name.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.